We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it. Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cousins.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Markieff Morris is out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Rose in at the 2. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Shea is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. Smitty, we have great athletes on the floor in this one. Shouldn't be any shortage of some highlight reel type plays.
Yeah, this game, nobody will make my segment under the rim. Smitty's under the rim. Everything will be above the rim tonight. I'm excited.
Second shot opportunity. They get the rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Jackson passes to Doumbouya. And here is Morris. Down low. It's stolen by Davis. 3-on-3. And a wide open look for James. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Here's Doumbouya. Drummond. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Shea, right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Howard. And here's Green outside. Rebound, Detroit. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Here's Doumbouya.
Defensively, this is what Davis gives you. The rare versatility to switch 1 through 5, contain his man, and be in a position to help.
Shea outside. Here's Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Morris. Good D by Howard.
Meeting right at the rim, he typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Basket counts.
His ability to create off the bounce makes Shea a very tough cover.
Pistons trail by 4. Morris outside, passes it to Doumbouya. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
From deep. Rebound by Rose.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
So it's the Lakers now. After the basket by Detroit. Count that one. Shea's got his second bucket of the game to go.
From mid-range, Shea's not worried about what the analytics say. He's just trying to get buckets.
The pass to Drummond. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Yep, that one goes. And it's 6 points for Shea.
Nice job in screen and roll. Just put the ball in Shea's hands and let him go to work.
Doumbouya gets a wide open look. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Shea outside. Green kicks to Shea. Top of the key. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Here's Doumbouya. Off target from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Dishes to Drummond. Here's Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Looking to get it going. Good on the shot. Shea's got 8 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Here's Shea, following the bucket by the Pistons. Again, Shea missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
To the paint, here's Howard, and slammed in by Howard.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now, here's Doumbouya. 5 points in the game.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Outside Rose. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you see the body control of Drummond, undeterred by some physical D, now going to the line for one more.
And some changes here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Bradley subbed in for Danny Green. And then for Detroit, Tony Snell's checked in for Doumbouya. Luke Kennard comes in for Rose. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jackson. Detroit with the ball, following the three-pointer by Shea. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
And now the Pistons fast break. Galloway with the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
And that one goes long.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
He is so reliable. DeMarcus making a play and making it look easy.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Detroit, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. That's good from Snell.
Well, one area that has slowed the Pistons the last decade is their player development.
Yeah, GA, you look at their roster, very few homegrown players. The Pistons haven't had a lot of hits with their first-round picks. To be a top team, you need to have a front office that can build from within.
And so Snell nails both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Shea outside. Pass to McGee. And Kuzma has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Shea. Rebound by the Pistons.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pass to Morris. Out left to the wing. Here's Kennard. Offensive rebound. Drummond. And he hits it to tie the game up. Drummond's got 11. The Lakers with the ball. Now Shea. He's got 18. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
He's a difficult guy to guard off the bounce. Shea catches the defender a little out of position.
Free throw, good. Shea. And both free throws good for Shea. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Galloway, the pass to Drummond. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. Here's Jackson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, a little inconsistent from deep when he first entered the league. Jackson now an emerging three-point threat.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Rose. Then there's Doumbouya. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Kennard in at the small forward. Here's Jackson following the basket by Shea. 11 feet away over Davis. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He had 42 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's Howard, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Howard's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Rose against James. And the basket by Rose.
It's nice to see Derrick Rose still continue to work on his jump shot. When he's hitting that, it makes his team all the more dangerous.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Che. He's got 25. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Well, Steve, we're just halfway through the season. What stands out to you so far and what you've seen?
Well, I think for me is those teams that are underdogs, they're overachieving. And some of those teams that we had out in front, we start to nitpick what's wrong with those guys. I think the halfway point is for teams both underachieving, overachieving to start to really kick in. And some of those teams do and some don't.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, the Pistons, one of the more successful franchises in NBA history. 3 titles and many other trips to the NBA Finals. Only a handful of franchises can say that.
Now here's Che. 26 points. For him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. 11-point game. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. And Smitty, you were talking about the Pistons, a history of success, of championships. But the last 10 years have been difficult.
Pistons have struggled the last decade. You're so right, Kevin. But this team has a track record of not staying down for long. Detroit doing what they can to return to championship contention.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson, great anticipation on the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
Now here's Che. Defense right on him. Here's Howard. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Now here's Rose. Covered by Che. In the corner, Kennard with it. That one wide left. Well, for Detroit, their last game a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. And finished off by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Pistons trail by 11. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Shea really making a difference.
I mean, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Frazier, he's checked in for the Pistons. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Drummond. He's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan voting.
And you'd be crazy not to give him your vote. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. The Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. And the technical free throw is good.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Murray's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Che. He's got 31. He dishes it to LeBron. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. And for the last half-decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Pistons trail by 9. Knocks it loose. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Fantastic ball movement, really unselfish play by Che, but what else is new?
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most? I don't think the defense had any idea what they were doing there. Clear miscommunication leading to an easy basket for the offense.
Frazier the pass to Doumbouya. In the corner, Kennard with it. 2 points, that one goes. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Lakers with possession here. On the wing, Che. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get open is Davis. And that one's good to go from Che. Che's got the lead up to 14 outs for Los Angeles. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Detroit. Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
30 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jackson in the corner. From the arc, that counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Che left side. Inside, uncovered, and there's the bucket as Green finishes it off. Green's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you look at Che in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Che in at the point guard.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Rose dishes to Drummond. And it's Doumbouya in the corner. Sinks the triple. Doumbouya's got 11 points.
Well, a new start in Detroit for Dwayne Casey. Led the team to the playoffs in his first season. Seems to be a great match between the team and their coach.
Davis with the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pistons trail by 16, and the foul called on Che. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Morris. No good with the triple. And for Casey, Steve, he had the pedigree of success that the Pistons wanted.
Also, Casey, I thought, was brought in to change the mindset of this team. Immediately was able to change the culture of the Pistons. Setting a new tone goes a long way for a developing team.
Here's Drummond. Oh!
No, he didn't. As graceful a 280-pounder as you're going to find, Drummond with the savage throwdown.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shea outside to the inside. Here's Davis. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pistons trail by 17. Jackson in the corner. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 23 points.
Fabulous night for Jackson. He's unconscious scoring the basketball. You see all the work he's put in, and it's paying off.
He's feeling it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Shea's got 39.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Rose. He's tightly guarded. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Shea gets it to go on the assist by Howard. 41 points for Shea. Pistons trail by 18. Jackson looking around. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
From deep three-point range. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. And Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm." And that's what I've done. So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis. And a switcher also for Detroit. Langston Galloway's checked in for Rose.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Now here's Shea, guarded closely. And they double up Shea. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. Lays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got 25 points.
Able to switch gears at a moment's notice. Jackson beating his man off the dribble.
Stolen by Jackson. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball. There's Snell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Snell's got 6.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Shea passes to Cousins. The shot will not fall. Pistons trail by 10. Inside, here's Morris. McGee with the block. And he's able to get it back. Galloway, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Shea's got 44.
An almost impossible shot to defend. Shea's pull-up jumper.
Well, the suitors didn't jump out full throttle to sign Cousins in this past free agency. Still wary of his health. Ended up having to take another 1-year contract, this time with the Lakers. Cousins, though, still hoping to show he's a franchise-caliber player.
Shot clock at 3. Jackson misses. Lakers leading by 13. Shea dishes to Cousins. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 7 rebounds in the game.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. He took the opportunity when he saw it. 46 points for Jay.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Galloway, the pass to Jackson. They get a hand on it. Kuzma with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Three-pointer. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
DeMarcus is an enforcer on the offensive end. He has all the tools to dominate night in and night out.
Passes it to Snell to stop the run. Galloway, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And they double up Jay down low. Here's Galloway, covered by Jay. Jackson, that's good.
Nice play. Usually Reggie prefers to initiate, but this time gets it done off the catch.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Che. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Frazier's checked in. Platoon swap here for the Lakers. Then for the Pistons, Kennard, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Rose in for Langston Galloway. Howard at the elbow. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. .20 seconds left in the third. Here's Frazier. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Did you see what Che just did? We're seeing this a lot. Players launching from further out to create more space.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Kennard is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Rose. Then there's Frazier. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for Detroit, trailing by 19. Shot's good by Kennard.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Now here's Che. He's guarded closely from past the arc. Nice D from Frazier. Pistons trail by 16. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 assists now tonight. Che outside. From the top of the key. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pistons shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here is Frazier. The pass to Drummond. We see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Lakers leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Davis, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And that one drops.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
For three, traps in the tray. Shea's got 54 points. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Goes up from the top of the key, and he overshot that one, missing. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Well, Smith, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Rose passes to Drummond. Outside Jackson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Rose wide open. He shoots. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Now here's Shea for the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Outside Rose. Tipped away and stolen by Howard. Now here's Shea. Not a lot of room. Hits it from three-point range. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Drummond with the putback. Morris passes to Drummond. Wants to get it to Morris and does. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Murray's checked in for Howard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Danny Green. Takes the three. Shea, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. Mikhailuk. Detroit, no good that time either. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-4 run right now. But they recover it.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Jackson misses.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Count that bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Los Angeles has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Basket good. Shea's got 59 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Well, we see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Good, he hits again. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Outside Thomas. Morris right side. Looking to end the run. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Lakers the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Pistons shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Murray. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Here's Morris. Clock at 6. And Davis sends it back. Fast break. The Lakers. Shea with the ball. Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Thon Maker.
Why does the pump fake work? Because of AD's height and ability to elevate. The defender knows he has to close hard to have a chance.
Rose with the ball. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team? Your passing or
You say what's up to the fans first, all right? Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game.
Hey, how you been, man?
Great game.
How's it going?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Watch the screen! Hey, come on! Come around! Hey, come to me! Come to me! Somebody's coming! Let's go, man! One more! That's all you! Keep shooting it! Go over it! Yeah, keep shooting that! Now we're rolling! Focus! Focus! Switch! Yeah, let's go! Pick! Pick! Oh, hit that! There you go! Keep it going! That's all day! Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get started, man. Let's get started.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Turn it up. Turn it up. Hey, hit me up.
You know, you're playing with the Clippers now, very close to Palmdale, where you grew up. What's it going to be like for you?
It's going to be amazing. You know, the energy here since the second I came back home has been off the charts. And ultimately, I mean, this is where I saw myself playing towards the end of my career, where it's easy on my family.
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles, Staples Center. The Knicks taking on the Lakers. For New York, greetings, everyone. You've got it live on. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Che.
And the stat to look at is his steal total.
And before we get... Well, winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. A lot of pace with these two teams, Doris. You were the primary ball handler when you played. What was your style?
Well, I think, you know, the style that players want to play in, Kevin, are the fast-paced, open-floor styles, which really allows you to showcase, number one, if you're a skilled basketball player. Number two, do you have great athleticism? Is speed your best attribute? To me, a free-flowing, fast-paced, sort of read-and-react system is the absolute ideal style.
And now the New York Knicks starters. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Morris in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Shea is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the center position. Here's Barrett, and again, New York with the triple.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Fires high post. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And you know this, Greg. He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Kev, just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
Morris looking over the floor. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. And Che has been all about the fans, Greg, since coming into the NBA. You'll often see him spending time with fans after the final buzzer.
It's something that he's made a habit of, and I hope that he continues it for the rest of his career. Taking the time to high-five or take a picture with a kid is something that they will always remember. Great way to make fans for life.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Barrett with the ball. Jay's there. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Shea drives in. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. You cannot give up a lane to the cup. Once Marcus Morris sees one, forget about it.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw, good. Shea. And both free throws good for Shea.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Randall. That shot missing, and it's the Lakers the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Shea drives in, and James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Knicks trail by 5. Payton passes to Robinson. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Shot on the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Shea. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Buries it from three-point range. Shea's got 9 points.
Well, lines it up from distance. Shea spends a ton of time working on his shooting.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Shea kicks to Howard. Shea outside. Again, Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Knicks trail by 8. Now Payton. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Robinson up top. He's guarded by Howard. Passes it to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Count it.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Lakers leading by 6. Shea outside. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 13 points in the game.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Over to the left wing. Barrett. And it's off from three-point range. Shea outside. To the middle. Howard kicks to Shea. Robinson with the block. They retain possession. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And that sends Anthony Davis to the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Lakers leading by 11. Launches a 3. Poked loose. It's stolen by Barrett. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And the wide open shot from Morris. Drained. The wing trade. Morris has got his third bucket of the night. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time on a nightly basis. Dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
On the wing, James. And the foul called on. Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. And Bradley's subbed in for Green. And then for New York, Bobby Portis is checked in for Robinson. Gibson comes in for Randall. And it's Dennis Smith in for Elfrid Payton.
Well, first rule of pick and roll, you have got to stop the guy with the basketball. Don't let Shea get started.
Morris outside. Over in the corner, Portis jacks up a three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the inside. No good from LeBron.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shea outside. Morris with the rebound. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Gibson. Some nice passing by New York here. New York, no good that time either. Shea outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Portis. New York's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Morris, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Shea with it. 15 points in the game. From 15 feet away, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. A lot of competitors in this league, Doris, and you've got to be that way to play at this level. And I know you have a...
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few games in London that have helped them, and it hasn't seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Elfrid Payton is out there with Trier, and it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Pistons was outstanding. He finished with 64 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Knicks trail by 10. Morris outside to the paint. Here's Randall. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Morris outside. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Che.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Randall. Now here's Che. He's covered closely. Again, Che missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And off target that time from Trier. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Here's Trier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Feeds it to Robinson. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard. And with the way Mitchell Robinson can protect the rim doors, there's a lot to like about that second-round pick.
Yeah, on draft day, Mitchell Robinson flew under the radar, but he had a great summer league. He got tremendous minutes early as a rookie. This is a great leaper, a great shot blocker, always something teams can use, both of those attributes.
LeBron, he's checked in for Los Angeles. They're checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 13. And there's the pass to Morris. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Floats it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know, you get the sense this guy, the 4 years of college ball helped. He plays at his pace, and he does it with such calm.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Che.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Such a wide open look. 15 points for R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
There's the three. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Che. Che's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Knicks trail by 14. Payton the bounce pass. Here's Barrett. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Davis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
I don't think you can stop LeBron James when he starts off to fly like that. Might as well just start jogging back the other way.
Payton outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. No good on the triple.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And it's blocked. And here is Payton. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Che's got 28.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Knicks trail by 18. Barrett wide open. He fires. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Che drives in. Missed inside. New York's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Payton's shot is off. Lakers leading by 16. Pass to James. Over Morris. James misses. The Knicks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Barrett gets the three-pointer to fall. 20 points for him.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
He gets that one. And that's now 30 points for Shea.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
New York calls timeout. Looking at the schedule, doors about halfway through the season, some teams that started out very hot and were winning like crazy have now come back to earth. They've cooled a bit. They've leveled out.
I think inevitably over the course of an 82-game season, NBA players will tell you there are always ups and downs and waves of success and then the tough moments. And the best teams seem to be able to weather all of that. Not get too high when they're playing well, not get too low if they're in the middle of a slump.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And Bradley's subbed in for Danny Green. The Knicks also changing it up. Taj Gibson's checked in for Robinson. Rab comes in for Randall. And it's Dennis Smith in for Payton. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Fires it up. Kicks it out the chain. In the corner, Bradley with it. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
In the corner, Smith with it from downtown. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. But
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
1:56 left in the first half. Passes to Gibson. That's tipped. Shea dishes to LeBron, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got 14 points for the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 19-point game. Here's Gibson. And just miss after miss right now.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
They get it back. And that one's good by Davis. He's got 11.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shea with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Barrett. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cousins comes in for Davis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Shea. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bobby Portis is... with 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. A very good first half for the team. Tell us about how discipline has helped focus the way you guys play.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Che in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Nailed from three-point land.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
Now here's Che. Tight defense on him. Fires from the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now we'll take a second to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. A new year ahead of us and so much more for these young players ranked by their impact so far. You look at Che. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The defense has got to start to make adjustments because Che just keeps putting it to them.
And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
Back to James from outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I'll tell you, that is the area of greatest development in LeBron James's game. That incredible perimeter game that he has added later in his career. Incredible.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. No one near Peyton as he lets it go.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Here's Howard. Good. And it's Che picking up the assist. 8 points for Howard.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And stolen by Che. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Danny Green.
And now, in his second year coaching the Knicks, David Fizdale putting more of a stamp on this team, changing the mindset of the franchise.
Well, the New York Knicks hired David Fizdale to steer the ship with a group of young players. And I want you to think back to where he earned his stripes. That was with the LeBron James and Dwayne Wade championship Miami teams. So he knows culture and he knows winning. Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period. You know, 2 things happened there. Excellent coverage on the shot and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Now Barrett. He's got 24. Hayton. The offensive rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Smith.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For New York, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Los Angeles making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Trier's checked in. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Down low, and the layup falls.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Shea outside. Offline with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Shea. First in scoring, first in assists. And he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shea with it. Pass to Kuzma. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Payton outside, and there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Portis, he's checked in for New York. Dennis Smith comes in for Elfrid Payton. There's the pass to Trier. No good on the 3. Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And it's Shea missing. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Smith wide open. He fires. Great look, but off the mark. Pass to Shea. And they double up Shea. Here's Cook. Drops one in from the wing. Cook's got his first basket. Here's Smith. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Randall. Ring shot on the way. The rebound by Cook.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Trier. Here's Barrett. New York moving it around. The shot's good from Smith.
This guy reads defenders so well and gets great elevation on his shots. Dennis Smith gets that mid-range to go.
Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The pass to Randall. That one, no good. Davis with some nice D. Goes up on the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And you spend any amount of time watching Dennis Smith Jr., Greg, his leaping ability makes for some impressive highlights.
Kevin, he's got the size and the off-the-charts athleticism.
That one. You were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
On the court for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Payton, and it's Ram in at the small forward position.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Randall with the bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Back to Jay. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen.
Good, that's another bucket.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
On the wing, Ellington shoots the 3. Poked away. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Out to the wing. Here's Brazdeikis. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Brazdeikis. Covered by Che. And Brazdeikis gets it to go. Brazdeikis has got himself on the board with 3 there. Los Angeles has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Che inside. Stars, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Well, there are certain physical advantages brought to the table by LeBron James, and that's one of them right there, Kev.
Here's Brazdeikis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brazdeikis has got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Che inside. Murray outside. 3-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Passes to Brazdeikis from deep. Offensive rebound.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Ellington inside the three-point line. The quick look, no good that time. Shea drives in. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Ntilikina. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Ntilikina. Pass to Brazdeikis. 3 on the clock for 3 Ellington. The rebound by the Lakers. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brazdeikis. Connects from three-point range. Brazdeikis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's so obvious Ntilikina is a pass-first point guard. This guy is an exceptional passer with very good vision.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's New York with it. To the wing right side. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Brazdeikis has got 12 points in just the second half.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Shea kicks to James. Passes it to Murray. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shea outside. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Quinn Cook. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Rabs checked in. Fires for three. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Ellington. Here's Ntilikina. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Caldwell-Pope the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Shea passes to James.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shea.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Shea. LeBron's got 43 points. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Right wing. Here's Brazdeikis. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the Belgian native with the nice dime. Frank Ntilikina getting better as a distributor.
Shoots from the elbow. And good. He hits it again.
and this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. On the wing, Ellington. Kept alive by New York. Here's Brazdeikis, and the pass to Ntilikina. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldrich, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie.
What's up, Shaq here. That was one of the best offensive performances I've seen this.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Thanks for joining us this evening. For Shaq, for the Jet, for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie.
Che. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll holler at him. First, let me talk to the fans, all right? All right, man.
This is Hack and the Hornet on